Retract this nonsense. We don't need that. We don't need any of that. How y'all doing? Got the tunes up today. I'm just gonna leave these boys cranked for a little bit. Jelly Duck, what's going on, man? I haven't had a chance to watch your video. Baz, man, dude, it's good seeing you. Baz, how you doing, man? I was thinking about you the other day. I was wondering how you were doing. Jelly Duck, thanks for the host, brother. Appreciate it. Really do. That stuff is it's friendly. I haven't watched your video yet, but I want to. Been a busy weekend, you know what I'm saying? Baz, thanks, brother. You're still alive. Well, that's a step. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay though. That was a rough go, man. Like what happened to you? I'm just setting up the iPad so I can get this week's piece going. I'm good. It's been a pretty busy weekend, but also really chill weekend. How's busy anyways? Yeah. Concussion is a nightmare, dude, I bet. I would not wish for that. Not at all. That is rough, man. Hey, Audrey. Hey. Yeah, what happened this weekend? Friday I took it easy, and I'm just gonna turn down Spotify just a teeny bit. Friday I took it easy, played some video games and stuff, so it was really chill. And I mean, every day was chill, but like yesterday it was like a circle of friends that friends of ours who we haven't seen in ages because of the pandemic, but we're all recently fully vaccinated and everything. So yeah, we had like a dinner party. It was really nice catching up with folks I haven't seen in a long time. So that was really cool. And yeah, today we had breakfast with some friends, and then I started watching the show Mayor of Easttown. Not Mayor, but Mare, as in female horse. And it's a fantastic show. Me and my wife just binged half of it. You know, it was amazing. But you guys are caught up. That's me. And this is what we worked on last week. This is where we left off. So where did we leave off? Let's take inventory. Yeah, this is what I was working on last week, and it's a fun little piece. There's a lot of detail in it, and we were having a good time with it last week, I thought, and so I thought, you know what, let's continue with it and see where it goes if we put a little bit more time into it. I'm looking at it on the screen, like the colors are just like even more punchy, like on the iPad. So I'm excited to like do like a full detailed export. I think it'll be good. So let me just get situated here, get some water, and then we can just dive in. I don't really know where we spend all the time, because I want to add some elements to it. So let's begin by what's even on this layer. I think we might have a free layer here, so we'll just use this layer to kind of do some sketching. Is that smoke on the yellow? Yeah, so my thought was that it's like this little noodle shop here. I'm gonna draw like the interior of this little noodle shop, and it's kind of like got some smoke coming out of that smokestack behind it. Yeah, so it's like smoke, I was thinking, you know. And I'd like to draw some graffiti on this building, you know, like maybe like a picture or something. And I was thinking also like maybe in the road here, maybe like we have like we're just gonna do some light sketching as we like, just for composition purposes. We're gonna delete all this that I'm gonna draw, but I'm gonna use red so we see it. New Dells, yeah. New Dells. I don't know, maybe it's done. Yeah, so I'm thinking like maybe if we have like a car or something like sitting out in perspective here, you know, like really low to the ground, have some like cool windows or something, you know, something like this. I could be driving down the road. I was thinking maybe also we could have like a person here with like a really cool like hat, you know, like walking. It looks like a sombrero, but it would be a cool hat. We'll draw, you know, like they're like walking like one step forward, and we could have some like cool shadows like coming off of them. Maybe they're having like an umbrella, you know, and we could have like some light reflecting on it. I don't know. And then we'll, like I said, we'll have some graffiti like on this building. It's behind that layer, it doesn't matter. We're going to clear out this layer. And then I want to add like a bunch of details on these why can't I paint while I'm erasing? Like on all these windows here, you know, like we're just gonna give all those details, maybe a little bit more stuff going on those windows there. And yeah, I think that gives us like a lot of stuff. I don't know about the car as I see it in the composition, but anyway, let's we'll just delete that layer and we'll just create a new one. That's what I'm thinking though. We'll do something like that. But yeah, let's just dive in. I'm thinking where I left off last time was at the noodle shop. BitMonkey, hey, what's going on? Welcome in. We're just doing a recap of what was happening last week and what we're gonna do this week. So let me just turn on my what am I looking for? Preferences. Here we go. What am I looking? What canvas? Yeah, I need the drawing guide. Here we go. I need the perspective tool, or else I can't see anything. So let's just dive in. We got a lot of colors we haven't used. We got a lot of detail to add. So I'm thinking, here, let's collapse this. Let's not use that layer, and let's take this layer out. Just move it to the top. If you guys have any ideas or anything that you think would be cool, like something that you'd like to see, just holler it out. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna definitely. I want to sit out this. I want to work on this little noodle shop here. I think this is a good use of our time. Let's start on this. So first up, we need to kind of scratch together some things. So what's our brush at? This brush is so weird and cool, and I like it and hate it at the same time, because things are just not super precise with it. It's like it's really hard to get get like lines out of it, but that kind of makes it cool. Makes it kind of fun, you know? And I keep having to tilt it and crank my head on it, but it's whatever. Yeah, so what I want to do here is I think I want to put some lights like hanging from the ceiling, you know? We'll just cover these in, and then we'll draw some light coming out of it and some shadows. It'll give it kind of like maybe a cool noir kind of vibe, you know. We'll put these out. Yeah, I wanna play with the. I love light and shadow. That's like one of my favorite things to kind of tool around with. So. Let's see, let's put 3 of these bad boys in, or maybe just 2. Maybe we just have one over on this side and we'll do one over behind here. And I'm gonna have to play with the layers to like put them in the right places. So it's gonna look like it's on the outside of the building, but I'll fix it here in a moment. The thing is, we would see the inside of this as well from this perspective. So it would be somewhat circular, and we'll need to paint the inside as well. So, kind of like in the roof and the ceiling, how we can see part of that inside. So I think what we'll do is we'll just already start working on this, and I'll just move it all together. So I think that'll be interesting, and then if we can get maybe a layer, we'll go back on this here, and maybe this gray or something we'll paint behind. This will be like kind of what we see here on the inside. We're almost dealing with like pixel art when we're zoomed in this much, you know, but that's kind of cool. I like it. Let's just give this like just a thing on the outside there. It's a little too thick. Like something like that. And I think also maybe we can just paint over like some little bit of detail there. We'll do the same over here now. Maybe over here on this side. On the inside, I think it was one of these grayish colors. I think it was that one. sorry, it's all like zoomed in and crooked. Because I have to like tilt my head in a weird way so I can talk into the mic and draw. And so my head is crooked, but the iPad is straight, and my arm is crooked. So like everything is all sideways and botched. So you just got to be patient with me when I tilt it all weird like that. I'll tilt it back. I promise. So let's just zoom out and look at that. Okay, this is cool. Let's move these layers. Let's just make a little group here. Let's just move these down. We'll just put this behind. I'll just keep moving it till it kind of pops behind there. I think it's somewhere maybe around here. Is that not quite? Gotta go deeper. Somewhere around here. Nope, it's too far because that's that wall. Nope, not there. There we go. Whoops. I didn't move the group. It's a very delicate matter. Oh no, what have I done? I think I have to do it like this. Does that put that into this group? Yeah, it does. It's very delicate. There we go. Okay, so I guess because all that is one layer, I'm a little confused where everything is. don't think this is gonna work like this. I think I just gotta paint through it. It's fine. It's fine. Do I use Pantone colors? No. I don't. The colors I'm using are kind of just there was this night photograph that I saw online. I can pull it up later, and I thought it just looked so cool. It had like this like red neon sign and some kind of gnarly light, and it was foggy. And Procreate has this really cool thing where you can just like suck the colors from something, from like an image, and it'll build you a palette. And this is the palette it built. And I was like, you know what, this is really inspirational. I want to paint something with it. So that's where that came from. We're just gonna erase here behind this. We'll just do it like that. I think on top of these, maybe we'll just also put like a little bit of white light. Just this light kind of went around here. It just so I can show you exactly how it works. So this is like your palettes, and you can see like these palette from image here. Like so you just hit the plus, and then you do new from photos, and then you select the photo, and it will find it. But this is the one. I mean, I haven't used all the, like, I haven't really used this like peach here, and like in the color in the photograph it used, like this like whole first line, there was like a lot of fog, and because it had like this yellow light, like this this color kind of in the second row, the second one on the second row was like in this light, and then it was emitting into this fog, and it produced all these like kind of weird browns, which I haven't used all of them yet, but I still might. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, I think here I want to paint something. So we're using Inca as our brush, but I do think I want to try airbrushing something here. Like if we tried painting in kind of just light coming into this space, kind of brightening it up, you know, kind of glowing out of it. Maybe not so much there. I want to have like this center that's coming, kind of glowing out of it into the streets. I think that's cool. I'm just using an airbrush there. Size it. Yeah, so the moon, I didn't stick with it, but that doesn't mean I won't re-add it. It's something's got to go in the sky. I'm not sure what it is yet. We'll see. We'll see. Something's got to go for sure. Also, hello. Cool. I like that airbrush look there. I think that's cool. But let's go back to our Inca brush. Love this brush. And let's add some like bar stools here, and maybe even someone sitting there. I think that could be cool. I wanna play with this here. Give this like some detail. I think we're on the wrong layer. We gotta go higher here. Yeah, we do. Make this slightly larger. Yeah, I think I want to just want to erase all this. I don't really like that. But what I want to do here, it's the same color as this. Yeah, it is. Just kind of want to paint in like some design on this bar to make it feel like it's I've got this old wood oaky feel to it, you know. Hey HBD, what's going on? It's good seeing you. Got the whole crew here. I think Mike's in Germany this weekend, so probably wanted up seeing him, but it's good seeing all you guys. I really enjoy seeing all the familiar faces. It's weird, this brush is really similar to like drawing with like pixel art and stuff. Like I find it super interesting and I don't know, it's fun to use. It's weird. It's a weird brush. But it creates really cool. It's a really cool style. I'm gonna give these just like some highlights. Just where light might hit it on the one side. That's how I would draw this if I were doing the pixel art version of this. Maybe not like that. But it's a very stubborn brush. I feel like you gotta really scrape at it to get the color out of it. Which kind of gives it that cool feel. I like it. I'm doing really well, HPD. I'm working on this piece. I started it last week. I started drawing it last Sunday, and you know, I usually don't like drawing pieces that spill over into multiple weeks, but I was really feeling like this week or last week that this piece had some legs. It had something worth exploring, so I kept with it, and yeah, I'm kind of excited by it. I'm having a good time with it. Erase that because I want to redo that part there. I'm just going to create a new layer. We're just going to paint away. Thank you. It's a weird piece. Let's see. Let's draw in like. Gonna add this chair here, kind of sitting. Sitting here. Then we might add like it's a weird chair, but kind of a big chair, but I kind of like that too. Always fun to type on the phone, no doubt. I know exactly how it is. I just hate autocorrect. It's always never gives me what I want. Never. Oops. Really zoom in here. Just having the light show up on top of this table. Kind of reflect on it like that. I think I'll also have it kind of reflect on the outside of this thing. Oops. Test 1, 2. Are we back? We're back. Hey, I don't know how long I've been out. Sorry. Should watch the levels. Voice meter crashed, and so I lost audio. Sorry about that. I've been just rambling and talking. Yeah, so I'm putting in these little bar stools here and drawing out this. I don't know what was the last thing we talked about, but doesn't really matter. Anyway, I'm gonna draw on. I think now like a little bowl of ramen up here or something. Once you have a closed shape, you can just fill it like that, which is pretty cool. And just gonna make this look kind of rounded like that. Give it like maybe like a lip, something like that. And then put in like some little thing. Maybe there's like one noodle or two like hanging over the side. I don't know, maybe that's silly. Maybe we just put instead like a little glint of light at the top. So unfortunately, like this thing is like the same color as the kind of ground, which I don't love. So I think I'll pick like a different color. Maybe it kind of fades into the background. Maybe this green. That's better. Like a little green bowl of ramen. I like that. Hey, green, what's going on? Speaking of green, speak of the devil. HPD, yeah, you should. You should. Yeah, sorry folks for my mic died. Thanks for calling that out, HPD. I would have never noticed. I mean, that's like a massive bowl of ramen. Like that's gonna be like the size of someone's head, but I don't care. It's gonna be fun. Okay, let's create a layer down here. What is this layer? If I turn it on and off this layer, what happens? Did I never use it? I'm just gonna adopt it, and we're gonna paint with that layer. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Let's get some broad strokes out here and let's paint this. I don't actually know if I like that color. Maybe we go with no, we haven't used it at all. I think it could be kind of nice, but the problem is it's kind of the same color that's blending on the outside, which I don't love. If we use this like more rusty color, that one's kind of interesting. I like that one. Green, how you been, man? That's good. Oops, I just undid that. We're just gonna paint. We're just gonna paint and color. Fill this out. And what I'm envisioning is that this is like some kind of like thing that kind of sits behind the bar back here. And it's like where they keep glasses and stuff. Like it's like a proper bar. You know, something like that. And just paint over this over here. I like this purple color. I think this looks cool. I'm just gonna paint outside the lines and we'll trim it with the eraser afterwards. Let's just get all these details in here. Alright, there we go. You've been great, just chilling. That's good to hear. Yeah, it's been a weird summer here, especially for August. Normally August is like the hottest month of the summer, but this one has been rather cold, I would say. We've had quite a chilly summer, but it's not all bad. It's just different, you know. All right, let's take a second. Now let's draw on like a few things here. I'm thinking I'm gonna create a new layer, and I think for this one, what I will do is I will turn on the assisted drawing, and I'm gonna draw on a layer here, kind of to do these shelves. Otherwise, I don't think I could get it correct. We're gonna do some shelves like that. It's a little too far down. Something like that. That's a little too flat. I didn't quite hit it. There we go. I think below that we'll just do like a darker color. It's still not far enough down. Yeah, something like that. I'm thinking these are like some cubbies, you know. Stuck in here. So we'll like want to paint on the bottom part of the shelf, you know, something like that, just so it's stuck in, and then we'll just add some details up here as well. Just fix that. Have you changed when you stream? Because I watch your streams in the morning, and yeah, so I used to stream twice a week. I would stream on Sunday nights and Tuesday mornings, but I got kind of tired. Hey, Melon Boy, I got kind of tired of tired is the wrong word. I couldn't really keep up with the content schedule, and so I dialed it back a little bit because I was just getting really stressed out. And I just kind of had this moment where I was thinking, like, this is supposed to be a hobby. This is supposed to be a fun thing. And if I'm stressed out about it, like, that's not good. So I dialed it back, and I was like, you know what? Let's just do one a week. Let's just draw. Let's just have a good time. Let's not make it a thing, you know. And so, but I want to keep a consistent schedule as much as possible, and I just found that I could keep the Sunday one more likely than I could keep the Tuesday one. Also, I'm a little bit more awake. Like Tuesday one, I was always like dog tired because the coffee hasn't always kicked in on time. So yeah, I decided to cut it back to Sunday. It doesn't mean I won't eventually expand it even more, but just for now, we're gonna do Sundays for the time being, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, sorry, I tried to like announce it everywhere and like give people some heads up, but it's not always easy to like reach out to everyone and make sure everyone's in the know. And whoops, my brush is massive. Turn off the assisted drawing. Give that like this shadow here. Nice green. Yeah, I'm really thankful to have such a cool group of people that watch me that are understanding like that. I would love to I'd love for it to be just a thing I do all the time, but it takes it's also a really hard job, you know, so we'll see. Maybe one day. I gotta For now, it's just a hobby. It's something I do. I'm gonna make this slightly bigger. Maybe this brush is just so gnarly. It's so over the top. It's so difficult to paint with straight. So I'm thinking like on this like area back here, we'd stack some bowls. Stack some bowls and we put it, and maybe draw in some other parts. I said this whole thing about, you know, I wouldn't, like Sundays are Sundays are the least likely to be canceled, but I will be not available to stream next Sunday. I'll have to cancel next week's. We have a thing we do every year, some friends of ours, where we rent a little boat, a little raft, more of like a pontoon boat kind of thing, and we go out in a lake and like have like a barbecue picnic kind of thing together as friends, and that lands on next Sunday, and so I won't be available because we'll be doing that. I mean, we'll be home probably by the time I stream, but I know I'm going to be dog tired, and so I missed that one. But yeah, no doubt. It was good seeing you. Have a good one, and have a great week. It's good catching up with you. Alrighty, let's do this. Can I just kind of feels like such a superpower to do that. Alright, that's looking like some shelving units. I think we can maybe clean this up a little bit more. Maybe give this on the back like a gray here. Doesn't quite work because the layers are a little funky, but maybe if I paint it. I think that works. Thanks, HBD. Alright, let's just, whoops, that ain't gonna work. We gotta do that differently. I'm not being super careful about my layers for this section. I'm just just painting it all in one layer, because I don't want to end up in layer hell. I'm trying to do things, so I'm just gonna paint through these like this. I know we are zoomed in on the pixels, like this is not looking interesting, so just give it a sec and then we'll zoom out. It'll make sense in a sec. I think putting that, oh, that one works. That one works. It was just that one on the end. That one, that one doesn't work either. But maybe if I just paint in a line here. Does that close it in? Yeah, it does. Nice. Cool. That doesn't work either. Let's just zoom out for a second, take that in. Yeah, we got some like nice details in this whole like little noodle shop thing. I like it. I wanna give the door a little bit more distinction. I wanna maybe put some stuff on the windows to make it feel less like a perfectly clean glass box. But I think that would be cool. And then I want to put some stuff on the shelves. I mean, this is like a weird focal point that we're kind of getting to here, so I'm just going to paint everything below this line. I'm going to paint everything below this line this gray color. I just select to put that in? No. It's not. It's gotta be airtight. There we go. Oh, that one didn't work over there. Yeah, there we go now. So I think now I'll create a new layer, and I think I want to just draw in like some of these bowls and stuff, you know, kind of stacked up here. Maybe they just have this kind of look about them. I'll draw in some detail, maybe you know, after just some light reflecting on these. It needs more. Door needs more. Door will have more. We don't know what yet, or how much of that, but it will have some. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll just have some light, maybe this one, just reflecting on these just a little bit here, you know, just a little bit on the side. Maybe it's a little much even down there. Hey Green, yeah, thank you for the host. Appreciate it. Okay, yeah, let's maybe stack like some glasses or something over here, and then we will work on the door. That's not really looking. Let's just do bowls again. Oops. Do you guys like when I'm zoomed in 10,000%, just pixel pushing with this very stubborn brush? It's very fun, I bet. It's such a stubborn brush. You see how I just paint and nothing happens? It really just gotta really jerk the ink out of it. Alright, cool. I like this. I think the shop has enough detail in it for now. We just gotta do a pass on a few more things, and I think we'll be good. Namely, I think we gotta do some shadow work over here. I think my Apple Pencil isn't working right now. Don't know what's happened there. The tip is a little funky, right? Not pairing. Pair with me, my boy. Is this layer locked or something? What's going on? Oh, what's going on? One sec. Let me just jump into settings real quick and see if I can sort this out. I don't know what's going on. Apple Pencil connected. Let's turn off Bluetooth. Let's reconnect those. I don't know what's going on. This is a slight intermission. Okay, seems to be working now. Or maybe not. Sorry, I'm just gonna force quit Procreate and come back in and see. It was working and then it stopped working. I don't know what's going on. Apple Pencil's really acting up. Light at the top. So it's connected. Nothing is working. If this stops working, I don't really know what to do. Wait. Test. Have y'all ever had this where like an Apple Pencil just stops functioning entirely? Maybe it's like a wet tip, I'm not sure. My hands are kind of sweaty. Maybe that's what it was. Okay, we're back. I don't know. I think maybe it was just a little sweaty. As weird as that is. All right, we're back. Yeah, I want to paint in some shadows. So we're going to create a new layer here. Kind of below over here. Somewhere around here. And let's just get our palette out. And let's paint these in. So I think I'll work with this like darker color here. Okay, so that is not a layer. So that's the floor. So we're gonna, oops. We're gonna erase away parts of this, like as we do. Now we've done light with like a very hard kind of edge. Sorry, light with like a soft edge with like this airbrush, but I'm doing shadows with like a hard edge. I'm wondering how that's gonna look. Okay, so now we gotta go back through here. We gotta erase some stuff. So we got a few things that could be better. I think we'll just use the eraser to like make some of these edges like a little bit sharper. And then we'll have like some of those shadows, kind of like that. So let's go back to that old door. Let's add some details on that. So that's our door here. Let's first off, I think I'm gonna erase this bit here. It's an assisted layer, so that's why the erasing took forever. I think also, while I'm at it, I'm just gonna quickly go in here and fix this. Not being complete. Then we'll go, where is it? Just made a new layer, now I can't find it. This one. We'll use this one. Alright, so for this door to appear like a little bit more interesting, we might use some of this color. And and like give parts of it, like especially the edges, a little bit more detail. Maybe this whole part here. We'll put this behind the black, so it'll look good here in a sec. And I'll go through and erase some of this, and this is good. Just gonna give it a little bit more structure, I think. Do the same over here. We'll paint over it once. We'll erase the detail. We'll be good. Gotta put it on the right layer though. And everything will be fine. My hair's getting crazy. Yeah, so let's move back a layer. There we go. And then let's get the eraser up in here. And let's clean up some of these rogue pixels that we have here around the outside. And I don't know where it was that we put these little stools. But I'm pretty sure we can't paint over these. Yeah. There they are. Alright, so for these, we're just gonna erase all that. That door looks like it's there. But we also need to kind of get rid of the stool. Don't know what's wrong with me. Just looking at it, like, yeah, it looks fine. This simplifies all this line work over here. I'm liking this little hip hop track we got here. It's nice. Okay, let's add a little bit more detail here on the door. Let's like maybe add thinking like a little push thing. By push thing I mean handle. Put this on another layer up here so we can just paint over it. I just tried to draw that straight, but I gotta draw along the perspective lines, or else this thing is never gonna make any sense. Gotta use our perspective grid. Just to have like a part of that at the bottom where the shadow is. Fill in that dot, that dot, that dot. We'll leave it like that. Well, the door has some stuff. I think that looks cool. That looks, I mean, when we look at it as a piece, that like has quite a bit of life there. So we can add the next part, I think. I think we can call that part done for a bit. Until we inevitably get bored and want to go back to it. So let's paint over here on some of these windows. Let's see what we want to add. So I think we put less detail in these, just because we don't want it to be such a focal point as the other one. But yeah, maybe we put in like a little bit of some detail just so it's not completely boring over here, you know. So Like, let's work with some, like it's not as well lit, so let's work with some of these muted colors over here. So I'm thinking maybe we start by painting actually let's do this. Do this better. Can still do it better. Kind of like doing this like backwards in everywhere, but I think I'll draw it differently. Let's just go back in time. Yeah, that's cool. Let's give this like some fun detail. Let's do something like this. I don't know, I think this is fun. It's kind of crammed in this box. I think I might. What I'm doing here is just moving things around a little bit. Oops. Just so it fits a little bit better. Alright, cool. I like the signage. It's fun. Let's make it so it's a little bit more opaque, and so maybe we'll add like a slightly different color to this mix. Is this too dark? Can I just find that layer? I don't know if I can find this layer where this thing is. Let's see if I can. What's this? Let's delete that layer. We don't need it. That's over there. It's over there. There we go. It's that layer. Yeah, I think I'll just put that over there because then it's just darker, you know? And then we can... The song's kind of loud. Let's skip that one. Okay, so let's go over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a few more details around. I'm going to turn on the assisted framing here. This is just something I like to do, that we can just put in like some of these details here. We just paint them in. Doesn't always have to make sense what the thing is, but it just has to look like it's existing for a reason, you know? These details make it look really lived in and alive. Because we're using this other like blue color here too. It makes it look a lot of help on the side. Ooh, I like that. Let's put that here. Maybe over here we'll make this one like these muted colors over here. It's a good suggestion. We've got to do our ends backwards. I like that. That's cool. Some noodles. Gotta get those noodles. Someone's gotta buy them. Maybe not that color, but what's something that's darker over here? You can use to kind of shade this a little bit up here. I don't know. It's too light. Kind of works. We put this. Yeah, that's actually fine. We'll do it on this layer. I'm just gonna put this like kind of behind here, and I'm gonna erase it behind the deals sign. We'll clean up this back layer here. In fact, that's become the style. Just cover it in paint and then fix it in post. So where's the ceiling? It'll be coming across here. Just use that guiding line. That boy there. So it's gonna go there. Then up here it will be more deleted because that's a sign. Maybe I'll fill in that sign with something else. Different color. Plain Sunday, my man. Dude, what is good? It's good seeing you. And we got Mike. Hey, man. Yo, I am behind. New Dells. What is up? How's everybody? Dude, everyone's got to get their new Dells. It's good seeing everybody. Yeah, things are good. I'm just working on this piece, and it's creaking along. It's creaking along. From where we started, we've come a long way. I still want to add a lot of stuff. I don't know if we'll get to it, but I'm gonna try. How are you doing, though? How are y'all holding up in the world? Now, the true question is, where is that layer? There it is, actually. You there. I have chosen you. That is not gonna work. So maybe we'll just paint it. I'll just erase around it because I'm so lazy. This brush is such a pain. It's such a pain. Went away for a basketball tournament. Now in lockdown, but you're back home. Oof. Mike, how was the beer? How was the beer, my man? I didn't expect to see you today. Thought you'd be out brewskiing it up. Or are you back? Also, spontaneous basketball tournament. Did you win? Are you winning, son? Alright, let's work on these windows up here. These bad boys. Let's give them a little bit of life. So I'm thinking, well, maybe this top one, like this top, maybe this one is like open, and we'll like draw something happening inside of it. And the others will be just kind of shut, you know. Your team got stage fright. You were pumped, but they were scared. Oh man, dude, you gotta talk your peeps up, man. You gotta rally the troops. No, it is. Sorry to hear. There'll always be next time. Unless there won't, of course. I'm gonna do this on a different layer. I'm gonna do this down here. Blame it on the team. Oh, basketball. Oh, basketball. I do love basketball. I'm not very good at it. I played in high school. It's about as good as I'll ever get. But I'm decently tall. So I was able to compete was never any good. Basketball wins. That's just how it is. I'm just gonna paint this in, and then we're gonna give it like some detail. Just thinking like maybe these have like some, maybe these like these like blinds, you know, that go down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys know what I'm saying, but it's okay. That one line is wrong. That one up there doesn't look right. I think. What have I done? Didn't draw the perspective. I drew in the wrong perspective. Started. Okay, there we go. I know what to do now. I know how to hold my hand. We good. It's all good. Nope, that's not good. Oh, get some baked potatoes. Hey. You need an intro song. Yeah, I need to fix that. I need to fix that. What's good? What's good, Nate? Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Okay, so I'm gonna put the blinds on the other thing too, and then I'm gonna draw the windows up top. Drinking pineapple Doritos. Sounds lovely. The AC unit is giving you Ed and Eddie vibes. Man, I love Ed and Eddie. That was my jam. What do you mean though? Like, just that it's kind of shitty? Okay, these have the storm blinds, but this window up here, this one's gonna be open. We're gonna draw in like a room inside of it. So let's pick out some wall color. Let's give it a cool wall color. Let's give it this. To give it a ceiling color, we might have to put something on the wall. No, I loved Ed and Eddie. It was my jam. Remember, my mom hated it. She said it was gonna rot my brain. Look where I am now, Mom. I'm drawing for strangers on the internet. Let's give this a ceiling color. Maybe like a minty ceiling color. Everyone wanted a mint ceiling. We're just gonna say these colors go together. Yeah, fam. So I've been, like I said, binge watching Mayor of Easttown. Such a good show. Highly recommend it. If you need like a cool detective show to watch on a rainy Sunday. It's a good one. It's a good one. Hide Plank, yeah. Let's hide him. I mean, how goofy would it be if we put like somebody, like a silhouette of someone just like smoking a cigarette outside of this window? Be kind of cool, right? I don't know. Or maybe we don't do that, but maybe we do something else. Like maybe over here. Maybe over here we put like some potted plants, you know? On their little windowsill. I just want to create like a glimpse into these people's lives, you know? Cartoons are great, Mom. It's a meaty stalk. I'm gonna paint on some details in this one. Maybe this one even has it like kind of dangling over. Before y'all make a meaty stalk joke. Wish I had a slightly darker green. Can I just have these? Get some Minecraft vibes in this song. Is Audrey role-playing as my mom? It's got weird. Alright, we got some plants up here. They look cool, I think. It's a nice little lighting situation going on there. I like it. Let's draw on that other window and we'll continue. Maybe this one will also, maybe it's the same apartment, you know, so like we'll just draw on the same thing. And we'll put like something else over there. Is the assist on this one? Yeah, it is. Yeah, boy. Well, maybe on this one, since it's the same, like we don't see the edge of the wall, we'll just paint in over the thing. So, we'll see actually probably only maybe this back wall, like over here, over there. So. In this over here. I'll make this slightly bigger. I like the help on his son too. That was Audrey's contribution. Noodles was mine. Just because I wanted the S to sit on the L, and that's the only way to spell it. I know how to spell noodles, for what it's worth. I'm not going to change it. peach color did I select? I think it was this one. Does that look like it's the same room? Yeah, it does. That's cool. Give it that look. That's neat. I like that. I think you can see into that apartment up there. They got their windows open. Little plant shop up there. Water break. All right. Let's do these other windows, and then move on to something else. I kind of want to do something in the foreground. It needs something. I still love this idea of like this person with an umbrella, but I don't know if I can pull it off. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try to scratch it in. Maybe I should do that first, because it might cover a lot of the windows, and I might end up, because I kind of want to put them in like this area. Let's go to the top. The cream will always rise to the top. Yeah, so if I were gonna scratch this together, like I'm just gonna do like a rough sketch outline, and we'll give the detail after the fact. So I'm thinking like there's this umbrella. It's roughly this size. You can already see like some of the layers are not really in a good place. Move all this to the top. Something like that. It kind of has like a stalk going like that. The person was just like kind of holding it on their shoulder. I think I need to adjust it a little bit. I want to draw in rain. Hides hands, throws stone. What? So if we did like an umbrella like that, and then had a person on it. Let's try drawing the umbrella. What details would we put on it? First off, I think I would. Oh, sorry. Gonna give it like this, like design. Maybe we could also just tone this down like a little bit, so it's not so thick. And we need to do like a pass on top of it. We'd have black here, but I think we just use black for the handle. Something kind of like that. We need, like, I don't know if I like this color. Like maybe if we would have done like a this blue instead as the color, and then we can use this darker blue to kind of shade it. We kind of use that blue everywhere, but it kind of works too, so we could also go with this gray. Maybe that's a little bit better, but it's also the color of the street. I don't know, we're kind of working within this palette. So if we go brown, yeah, brown's the color of the building. I like this one. Let's roll with this. It's gonna look blue like this, but I'm gonna erase part of it. I'm just kind of gonna do parts of the shading. It's all gonna be on this side. I'm gonna add in the detail. See how this is like covering all these windows? Kinda glad we're doing this now. Well, this is all the color of the building, so it's also like a weird blue, but we can get away with changing this a little bit by just like maybe darkening the color, even just changing the opacity slightly. We still get that same color, but we get to kind of play with it a little bit. Then I would use like maybe some of these lighter hues to like paint on. It's kind of neat. I think we can clean up some of these lines over here, but it's okay. Like maybe over here also, like, we'll also paint in a little bit of this. We'll just make this like a little bit smaller, and we'll just paint in, you know, like parts of this underneath to kind of give it some texture, you know. What we'll do on top of this is since this red light is like just above it, we're also going to paint on did one up there, but I gotta erase this. I'm gonna paint on some of this red, because I want the red to like spill into everything, you know. You know, and maybe we'll play with this as well. Either like slightly dilute it or play with the blend mode. I kind of like normal, we just dilute it a little bit. I think we'll I want the red to spill into everything. Yikes. Yikes, bro. Kind of cool. Well, I'm still gonna add like some airbrushing effect to like the red thing, so it should look kind of cool, I think. We'll see. So let's go back down here. Like we got some work to do. I still gotta figure out how to paint this person. Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking I'm just gonna start sketching this, and we'll just kind of fix it as we go. So I'm thinking like their shoulder. This has got to be underneath all this, or like over it, and then I'll just erase. So I'm thinking this is like their shoulder, and their arm kind of goes down, and then they're kind of like holding it there. You know how elbows work, something like that. And then, yeah, they have a head there, maybe like a chin, whatever. Like, we don't see their head. And then there's the back, there's their other shoulder, something like this. All this detail is kind of lost. It's kind of unfortunate. We'll figure it out. And then maybe this like foot is like walking forward here, you know. And then this one is like firmly planted, and like, or maybe just like in the mid step, something like that. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Let's see if I can scratch this together into anything that is cohesive. So let's first like erase everything here. I might just move everything a little bit further back, so we don't lose all the detail back there. I might just, yeah, we'll do this in a moment. Let's paint the dude first. Well, no, let's move him, and then because everything's gonna be in perspective. Did I forget a layer? I did. This is a little bit goofy. I got to move him like that. Let's put the person right there. I think that's a little bit better. Because then we'll see some of the things, you know. If the noodle shop is dyslexic, I'm sure that's what the person is wondering. I'm sure that's what it is. Okay, let's get in here and let's paint out some of these details. It's not easy. Let's brush. I think I'll put some of the layers differently since this is all here. Put this guy behind this. I'll even put him underneath the umbrella. Now this green is weird to draw with because it can't really easily get angles, but it'll work. Have you seen the YouTube video Cops, both Edit and Eddie song? No, I haven't, and I need to see this, I think. I need that in my life. Actually, that's kind of cool. It kind of looks like a hand, like pointing. I didn't really intend that, but. Alright, so what do I erase here? Let's finish drawing the person first, and then we'll just erase. So his legs are like the same. I'll watch it later, man. I'm gonna open another tab over here. Hold on. Laptop's about to die. And then that in another tab. Gonna watch that later. Alright, I gotta fix this frog footage individual. So I was thinking maybe he's like wearing a jacket of sorts. So maybe we give him that color as the base color, and then we paint everything else on. I think that's good. It's also easier to see what's happening. Maybe the dude's wearing this jacket kind of thing, and then we'll just start painting on some. That's not really the right color. I want something darker. It's so hard to pick colors here. They're not really jiving with me. Great, because I do like this color, but we gotta limited our options. I also just like the fact that we're doing like a silhouette. This whole arm thing is confusing over here. I'm just gonna eliminate this. I'm just gonna go over here. I think I'm just gonna start doing everything with this black. We'll just do the shadow that way. Oh, sorry. We'll just blend this in, I think. That's how we'll get this color the way we want it. Okay, so if we select this and we change it to darken, even tone down the opacity. Gets us to a start. He's just kind of this blob dude right now, but we gotta draw all the details on top of him now. I think what I'll do is I'll start with the kind of base layer. Any of this that I've done up here, I'm going to redo this. I think I might end up like duplicating these layers to like try to find the correct colors. Oops. Went too hot on that. What I'll do instead is I'll just delete this, I'll duplicate this, I'll give this like, yeah, some different color. Tone that down. And then what I'll do is on this layer, I'll just erase all this. This just gives us erase too much. This like kind of jacket thing, you know? Feeling good about this, so I'm gonna start erasing this stuff on the arm here. Oops. Brush got huge all of a sudden. So what we need to do now is paint some shadows on top of this. Give this even more dimension. We'll do the same thing for this one. We'll just make it like a darken, just tone down the opacity slightly, and then we'll get that kind of look. And then maybe we'll also paint. I want this one to be a little bit more subtle, so just back over here. I'll paint in a little bit here, a little bit here. Over here. Something like this. Maybe a little bit like that. Yeah, we'll just darken that color and then turn it down even more. That gives us like that kind of thing. That's kind of cool. I want to work on his hands a little bit and the feet, a little bit of the anatomy, and fix the jacket a little bit, but overall it's looking kind of like how I want it. It's a big old umbrella. I think we can make the umbrella shorter. I'm just going to erase all this part down here. And then down here, let's I like that as a skin tone. Can we something like this? It's too dark. It's too gray. It's the same colors back there. I don't know. It's a weird aspect for hands. I think part of it is also just that this thing's kind of long. It's like a really long forearm. Let's just work on this umbrella a little bit. If we can get this playing nice up here. I don't really know how to make him look like he's holding it without it looking weird. Oops. do is let's just erase all this over here. Let's think here. So if I was gonna have this gonna be a thing, I would just kind of hold it like in my palm. So let's just get this darker color here. No, not that one. That one. Let's make this darken and down like that. I do, but just hold it like that. All right, let's do some details down here. I think I would just also let's put some boots maybe on this dude. This is like the darkest. Let's do this one. We'll just put these on another layer and it should just work. I don't know, maybe we'll see. Should be able to just put these like down here beneath these. Yeah, works decently. I think what I'll do in that same layer will also just give him enough detail that he looks believable, you know? Let's put this on a layer up here so we can kind of operate alone. So it's on its own. Let's give him like a belt. Looks kind of weird. I don't really like the way that looks. I was thinking like maybe there's like this like creepy skull like on the back, you know? Or something like that. obviously don't know how to draw a skull very well. It's like really creepy. I don't know if I like it. Let's draw something else. It's like creeping me out. Like every time I look at it, I'm like, yikes. I'm just gonna give this like some like kind of shading. If I can kind of give it like this stripy look. I think that's gonna glow too much on its back. We gotta use the darker hues. It's still not singing for me. I think I wanna, let's maybe just give him a backpack. Maybe that'll be more interesting as well. We'll give this a color. Maybe give it, yeah, like this. It's like kind of green over here. And I'll go through and redo the shading, give it some like shading underneath and stuff, and also from the umbrella, you know. Oops. So that's the umbrella shading. So it gets darker under here. So it gets darker under here. Darken, not color burn. Looks kind of cool. I need to give it like a little bit more detail, I think. Works is like a pretty small. Let's let's go down here. Well, look beneath here. Let's give this a shadow. Let's actually do that differently. Maybe over here. This is like not touching. Maybe this one is. It's like also cast this way. I don't like that either. I liked it what we had before. Okay, let's turn that to also darken. Give it like a slight opacity. That looks cool. I want to do that thing that I've been talking about for ages where I come in here. I want to use the airbrushing tool. I want to just kind of make this thing big. Oh, oops. I want to go underneath that. That's a little too much. It's not quite big enough, so we gotta play with it till we get it right. I think we'll also want to play with some of the blend modes a little bit. I like this add. It's like an airbrushing tool, yeah. That looks kind of cool. I like it. Oops. I got the wrong brush. Nice top of the head cam. Top of the head cam. Oh yeah, because I'm like always looking up. Yeah, sorry about that. It's I haven't quite figured out. I don't really know how to do it, you know. Luckily I got some hair, so it's enough. It'll work. Imagine how if I just had this like this chrome dome going on. Alright, so what's next? What time is it? We got a little bit longer, but not much. Let's do like one more thing. One or two more things, and then we'll call it, I think. This took longer than I wanted on the backpack. But, thanks, Oz. Thanks, Maine. Alright, let's just clean up this window over here. I think this needs a little bit of love. Doesn't have to be a lot. I think maybe we'll just do like this. It's like blue over here. Really like the way it looks against this orange. I think this is a great color combo. maybe we just add just a little bit of highlight onto this. Yeah, something like that. I don't know if I can pull this off, but I want to see if I can just make it look like an interesting kind of window over there. I think it works. What program devices are you using? Yeah, so this is on an iPad. I'm drawing on this. This is kind of here, and I have it connected to my PC. So I'm using Procreate and Procreate to paint all this. And what else? That's the gist of it, yeah. I think the red would come down quite as much over here. Just gonna tone that down. So let's add like the rain that I was thinking. So I was thinking there'd be rain. Now there are some brushes here. Do I have the Apple pen? Oh, finger painting. No, I have the pencil. Yeah, pencil's pretty important. I don't think I could do this with my finger. My fingers sweat enough as is. It's already been kind of freaking out the pencil, so I don't think I could do it. Where was the thing I was looking for? There's one brush in here that simulates rain, and I think I could use it. Textures, not quite what I'm looking for. Artistic, was it here? No. So many cool brushes. Is it not in? Yeah, hard rain. Here it was. So this is what I had in mind. So it's very hard. I think I would need to play with this a little bit. So can we increase the spacing? Okay, so that's how it works. It's a lot of these things together. So let's spread them out. The jitter. Fade off. Something like that. It's a little less concentrated. That's a little bit better. What we'll do is I mean, this is a lot, so we'll probably want to tone this down a little bit. I think I'll do that differently. Let's go really hard in the front, and like over here, kind of gets a little bit faded. Because there's like a street light here, you know, so maybe that's where it gets really lit up. And I think with this layer as well, we'll just tone down the opacity slightly. Maybe go to add as well, so that the colors kind of punch a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So with this layer as well underneath it, I would like to add same thing I did for the airbrush over here. I want to add a bloom for the these streetlights. Something kind of like that. Kind of just coming down a little bit. This is a combo of lights kind of happening here. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, it kind of distorted look, but I like it. The end of the street's a little wanting. I think it needs some attention. Let's take a look at that. See if I can even find that layer. Ooh, first try. I don't really like the way this looks down here. Mostly because the perspective is very weird. Oops. What am I drawing on? Guess I painted something here? I don't really know. I think I painted on this layer as well as the lines, so it's a little unfortunate. I don't really know how to do that. That's my brush. I think I got it now. I think I had accidentally painted onto it when I didn't mean to. So I had an airbrush layer there, but we don't need that. Now we can erase freely. Yeah, so I didn't really want something like taking up that whole building. Originally what I was thinking we'd do is kind of have like over here having like a sort of like an awning or something. Sorry, it's all tilted sideways. I love our little noodle shop. With the drawing guide on. This comes out like this. Connect it in a sec. And then we can, nope. Yeah, I can go down like that and up. Thinner. I did not make that long enough. Oh, a lot of smoke in there. Let's just fix that. So I'll just have like this awning like over it, and then we'll just give that a color, and that should look kind of nice. Maybe we'll just give this like, let's put this on a new layer. Underneath it. So we'll just paint this. I had my mic cut out on the stream today. Did you guys hear about that where like Snoop Dogg has been streaming, but he like muted his mic, but he's been streaming with a muted mic for like days now? That stuff cracks me up. This might be really distracting, this big old awning back here. It's gonna be very red. I don't know if I thought through this enough, but we can change the color really quickly. Cycle some different things. Maybe we'll go with like a brown instead. Doesn't look that bad. If I can put like a thing on the front. Hey, Glorma, what's good? Just gotta draw that front part. Give that like a bright color so that it really sticks out. And what I need to do is kind of give this like I mean, realistically this should really have a section you can see inside of it. I don't know how detailed we want to go, but and we'll draw like let's turn back on like a drawing assist. Cleaning this up. These brushes get so big and they don't really work, and the small sizes very well. I just don't want to have a ton of detail down there. Just like kind of having like, it's an ambiguous little shop thing. But I love how the colors kind of mix together in these like pinks and blues. I'm really into that. If we could just do something also like on the street to like make it feel like it's really pencil, stop talking to me. We can do some cool stuff like maybe and have some puddles here in the water. It's all very like still right now, but maybe in like the drainage we can do some stuff like have like this blue that where's the ground? I have no idea where the ground is. You would think it wouldn't be that far out. Yeah, there's rain. This isn't quite looking the way I want it to. I'll do this differently. this to be like a puddle in the water, but I think I have to draw like a proper puddle and then I can draw things into it. So I'm just going to draw this here. And what we'll do is we'll just erase. Whoops. My eraser is too big. Too big. Alright, so we'll just have like this like gutter here, you know, and then I think on top of that, what I'll do, well, actually, I'll duplicate this layer. This is what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be cool. I'm gonna put in a red there, and I'm gonna duplicate that layer again, and put in this blue. Here we go. I wonder if I could actually get away with wait, oops. Actually looks kind of cool. Let's maybe tone that down. The red part's a little distracting, but I want it to like feel like it's coming from across the way too. So I don't know. Noodles. Dude just gotta go get him some noodles, you know? Sometimes you just gotta go. I go get you some noodles, you know? But one thing it's got me thinking is like I added some details here. Hold up, I need to get back to my ink and brush. Like this guy's shadow here. I need to add it coming off of this. Let's go with that darken. Give that a little bit of transparency. like that. Let's maybe add that same thing but over here. Just give that a little bit. Let's turn off the drawing guide on that. Oops. Let's tune this down. Some hard light on that, turn that down. Fam, I think I'm done with this one. I think I'm done. I think it looks cool. Let's see, is there... Let's watch the video. Let's watch this whole process. This is how we drew everything. I always think these are fun. This is all stuff we did last week. These are fun, right? There's a couple of flickers where I accidentally filled the whole screen with something. Like a color. Line work details. This is my original concept for the light. Didn't really finish that. I ended up implementing it in a different way. This is, I think, around where we left off last week. I remember adding that haze in the background. Yeah, this was today. We added all these details. A little noodle shop. It's a little bit of a yikes with all the fills I accidentally did. Fiddle with the new for a while. It was a little blurry in there, but it looks quite sharp on my screen, so. Here we fiddle with the umbrella for a while. Getting the dude in place. Couldn't really decide how to do his hands. You could see me fiddling. Jumping around. Really decide what to put on his back when we eventually settled on a backpack. have the rain, little awning, details over there, the water. Yeah, there it is. Pretty cool. I quite like it. It's a fun piece. Didn't really turn out initially how I imagined it, but in some ways it turned out way better, you know? Joe, my man. What's good, dude? It's good seeing you. I'm just wrapping up this boy. Just about to call it a night. It's almost 1 a.m. But yeah, this one's done, I think. I don't think I got energy to put anything else into it. How are you doing, man? What's good? I quite like the guy's backpack. Adds just enough detail. I think if I were gonna post this anywhere, I would crop it slightly, like just. If I were gonna crop it, I'll show you where I crop it. I'll show you exactly where I crop it. I crop it like right here, I think, and then I think it looks good. So I'd trim just a tad. So if you see it on Instagram, be like, that's not the full image. Because I'll trim it in post. But folks, I think I'm gonna wind down here. This was really fun. This is a fun piece to do, and I said it before. I'll say it once more, but I'll have to skip out next week's stream. Next Sunday, I got a thing going on, so won't be able to make that one. But after that, I'm gonna get back into doing some vector art. It's been too long. I've pulled up old Affinity Designer, and I'm feeling it. You know, gotta get back to the roots. Been doing too much scratchy paintings for a while. Thanks, Audrey. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's just how it is, you know. Summertime stuff happens, but it's yeah. I'll try to do something really new and maybe special. I have this idea for a project I want to do. It's very ambitious. It will take us multiple weeks to do, but I think it could be fun. So I don't want to spoil it yet because I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. But maybe when I get back, we'll start on that one. So we'll see. I'm glad you like the scratchy paintings. I don't really feel like I'm doing it right. I feel like I feel like I'm doing it wrong. I know that seems weird, but like I want the ability to like zoom in really far and still be able to get like very clear drawing density. And I've seen people do that online, and I don't know how they're doing it. So I think I still have some settings I need to figure out how to correctly set up in Procreate, but we'll get it. There's no rush. Well, fam, I'm gonna play us out, and we're gonna listen to the rest of this song. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I hope this has been fun for you. I certainly enjoyed it. I'm gonna be posting this on Instagram and Twitter and such. I'd really appreciate it if you give it a like and a heart if you see it, and if you don't follow me there, maybe check me out. I would appreciate it. Anyway, I love y'all, and this has been a really fun one. So y'all have a great week, and until next time, peace.